Hey,
Let's trade.
what's up?
What's going on?
Huh? Speak up.
I'll
Hello,
hand it
sir.
to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
We should make good time when the weather gets clear.
Hey,
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
Need something?
At least it's not raining.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
What do you need?
What's on your mind, soldier?
most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
What gave you the idea we're friends?
Need something?
What's going on? What do you need?
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
What do you need?
Rather be off murdering a pint. This'll do.
What's going on? Need something?
Need something?
Watch your back. Institute could be right behind you.
Hey, Nat.
Selling papers is busy work, mister. You can't stop the press.
down inside.
Just walk on through the gate if you need to leave.
Got a question? Should talk to Sullivan.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
Need something?
What's going on?
What do you need?
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
What do you need? What's going on?
Give me a laser rifle and my power armor, and I'll take on the world.
What do you need?
Need something? What's going on? Need something?
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.
What's going on?
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Some days are harder than others. But even the hard days get easier.
What's going on?
Hope this rain lets up soon.
Need something?
Just thinking how wonderful it'd be to get out of this infernal rain.
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
I'd like to trade some items.
Go ahead.
What do you need?
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Hey.
Shoot.
Piper.
You need something, let me know.
Your thoughts?
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Is everything okay between us?
Someone sounds a little nervous. Well, you've got nothing to worry about. This is the happiest I've been in a long time. I'm out here with you. What else could I need?
Nothing else for now.
All right.
Hey.
You say the word. Of course. I don't think I can get to that.
Head over there.
Can do. That's out of my reach.
Hey.
What you got for me?
Over here.
Uh-huh.
Go there.
That's a plan. Yep.
Heads up.
Uh-huh. Can do.
Heads up.
Point the way.
Move here. Look alive.
Just let me know.
Wait there.
Okay. I'll be here then.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Hey.
What can I do?
Here.
Yep.
Look alive.
That. It's a plan. That's a plan.
There.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwood's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Hey.
Take a look.
Need a pick-me-up? Need a pick-me-up? Need chemicals. Get a prescription today.
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
Hey.
Where to?
Move out. Okay. Hold position.
I don't know about scrubbing your eyes. I think...
Lock and load!
Communications operation test. Successful. All bands nominal.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Don't let Maxim's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Hey. Come on.
Don't let Ingrid catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you
stay on point. Your instincts seem to
Go
be
check
right
that
on
out.
target. What's our next move?
Heads up.
Shoot.
Over here.
Uh-huh.
Move here.
That's a plan.
If you find any technical documents,
Wait there.
Okay.
Dance.
Here then.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
You two play nice out there.
Only if it plays nice back, citizen.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
You sure you want to travel with me?
I can't imagine anything I'd want more.
Sure. Let's go.
Will do.
Exercise extreme caution out there, Piper. The Commonwealth is hazardous for civilians.
I can handle myself, soldier boy.
I really should have my armor adjusted.
If you fry up a hunk of cram with a little Nuka-Cola, it almost tastes like food. You need some patching up. Go see Night Captain Cake.
Hope you plan on using your robot powers for good.
Heads up.
Where to?
there's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Look alive. Here. Look alive. Hold position.
Got it. Not going easy.
Victoria, brother. We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Greetings, Knight. Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean up my alerts.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal. So, you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team. If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Can you tell Kells if he wants things fixed, he needs to keep the damn ship steady? Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
You with anything?
I'll take a look.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
Have you ever fired a minigun?
Come on.
Yep. Travel fuel. Want one?
It's time we part ways.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just, don't keep me waiting.
Hey, Piper.
Head my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Mama Murphy's a... Good as her word, kid. No more chems. And no more sight either.
Heads up.
Something I can do?
It's time we each went our own way.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home.
Piper.
Head my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got. Head my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Heads up.
Way.
Hello, sir.
Over here.
Of course.
Look alive.
Got my undivided attention.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it.
Look alive.
Where to?
Brotherhood, then there's everything.
Move here.
Nothing in between.
Here.
say the word.
Piper,
You need something, let me know.
your thoughts?
Hey, Blue. Whew. Goosebumps.
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
Honestly, there's no place I'd rather be right now than by your side.
I think we're done for now.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just, don't keep me waiting.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Hey.
Piper,
Heading my way?
you sure you want to travel with me?
I can't imagine anything I'd want more.
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Pribyen is a bad decision.
Nice. Yo, psst. Grab that. Get that. Head over there. The rifle, pal. Go get it. Here. Fetch the gun. Bring it here, boy. Fetch!
They can't hide from you. You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
Nice. grab that. Get that. Bring it here, boy. Fetch! Big gun. Bring it here. Bring that here. The rifle, pal. Go get it. Fetch the gun.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Max. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
I don't think we've met yet.
At least it's not raining. What do you mean?
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
I've got to have somebody here and dropping anything you don't need. There's a wealth of knowledge just waiting to be discovered out here.
What's going on?
When you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
Am I right?
Yeah?
What's going on?
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Easy living, this ain't.
What you need?
Mama Murphy's as good as her word, kid. No more chems. no more sight either.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay. Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Unless the next bloke we run into is armed with a can opener, I'd say we're good to go.
It's getting hot. Should we bivouac out here or find a place to stay?
Rather be off murdering a pint.
Hey.
What you got for me? Hey, handsome.
Your thoughts?
Hard to believe I'm roaming with my own pre-war relic.
That was all I had.
Okay.
At least it's not raining.
Huh? Hey, Piper.
You've got my undivided attention.
I thought they were kind of done for.
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
That depends. How are you feeling?
My power armor systems? You just give the word.
Not now.
No problem. Let me...
Huh?
There's brother... Brotherhood, then there's everything else.
Hey.
Where to?
Go check that out.
That doesn't seem like a great idea.
Need new clothes? Let's stop by Fallon's basement. Open during the day.
Takahashi. No, not now.
I'm not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
Do all you outsiders wear such funny clothes?
Hey, Valentine.
Where's your son? What happened?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg.
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out. But, am I right?
Bastard's in hell. Where he belongs.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
I was so blinded by anger. I just wanted him dead. Now look what I've done.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm gonna introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Anything else you can tell me about the Memory Den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The Memory Den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Never thought a reporter could
Time to
consider
hit the
themselves
road?
a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you change your mind.
What's going on?
Rather
What do you
be
need?
This was
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team.
Let me ask you something. Crazy. You didn't see.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened? What's with the hard look? Say something.
I didn't make it in time. Kellogg was working with the Institute, and he gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right?
Kellogg. Huh.
You read my mind. He had to have a way in.
Yeah, but something tells me he's not.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. He's dead.
So?
I was so blinded.
Gets his brains blown.
You're talking crazy here, Nick.
Look, there's a place in Good Name. If anyone could get...
There's no way that could ever work.
Stay with me on this.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly.
Actually, I think I already have something.
Cybernetics, huh?
Whether we're riding this crazy...
I have to go to the memory den.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. Don't worry.
Bingo.
Well,
Building a
if
collection or
anyone
something?
could figure out a good use for it.
despair, brother. We're here to save
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them up.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Hey.
Point the way.
What do you
I
need?
don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones
You'd
to
better
break.
keep your mouth shut about this place. Can't trust anyone.
Hope this rain lets up soon.
Farming's as honest work gets.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
I need to get back to that. One of these days. biggest.
What was that?
Found him!
Lost. Wish it hadn't come to that.
Sir? Hello there.
This is private property. Move alone. Authorized personnel only.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Time out. Someone
Hey.
steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off
Hey,
that
Piper.
extortion crap.
You know,
What do you care?
the
He ain't
Institute
one of
has
us.
a
No
lot
love
of
for your
enemies.
mayor, Finn?
The Minutemen tangled with them once. The railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
That Brotherhood airship is hard to miss.
The Brotherhood of Steel doesn't do subtle. From what I've heard, they take whatever they want. Especially if it's high tech. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but they're... let's just say they have their own agenda.
Tell me about the Minutemen.
You know that group you rescued and conquered? As far as I know, they're the last Minutemen left in the Commonwealth. They used to be a volunteer army, dedicated to protecting friends, family, and neighbors. Sounds soft, but they were a real thing at one point.
You said something about the railroad.
Supposedly, they help runaway synths escape the Institute, but they're secretive, ultra paranoid. The only thing I have is a rumor, a code phrase. Follow the Freedom Trail.
We should get going.
All right.
You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Sounds like anarchy.
The best kind of anarchy. Embrace it, and maybe one day you'll call this little slice of chaos home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
Let's see what you got.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Excuse me.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Hey.
Oh, a new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
It's a little bit of everything.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Go check that out.
Let's see
Sorry,
here.
not possible.
Check it out.
I can't do it.
I need you to keep talking
Take
to
a
me,
look.
Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock
What's
on the
that for?
memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Nick.
Sit down if you're ready. Let's do this.
Hey,
You say the word. You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
your thoughts?
Have any more questions about the Institute's enemies, Blue?
We should get...
All right.
Heads up.
You've got my undivided attention.
I was just wondering where you and I stand.
Blue, I'm on cloud 9. Things couldn't be better. And that's all thanks to you.
That was all I had.
Okay.
Heads up.
Just anything you need?
Your thoughts?
Need a countdown on the Institute's favorite people?
We should get going.
All right.
Look alive.
What you got for me? You need something, let me know.
I was just wondering where you and I stand.
I'm with the person I love, helping those in need. I couldn't imagine a better life.
That's all.
Sure.
Yes.
Not enough folks value. Keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on.
Remember, you are
Such a
experiencing
dummy
these
back
memories
then.
as Kellogg.
What did I
This
know
may
about how the
prove
world
disorienting
worked?
at first.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you
I found
weren't
another
there
memory to try.
to help them.
I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Suit yourself.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
As you can see.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of the new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. These days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
But the dreaming
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Oh, what were you hiding? Drugs in here.
Look alive.
Where to?
Piper.
Hey, handsome.
Your thoughts?
You know, you are some kind of dedicated. I wouldn't want to share a beer with Kellogg, let alone a brain.
Is everything okay between us?
Honestly, I feel a bit guilty. Why should I get so lucky when so many folks have it so hard? But other than that, I'm great.
That's all.
Sure. Point the way.
Over there.
Wish I could help you.
Over here.
That's a plan.
Hey, Irma.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Hey.
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
The whole world's crazy.
No argument here. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
He's from the radio shows. I've listened to all 419 episodes. And the holiday special. He's the best. Better than Grognak and Man-to-Man combined.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
How did you get used to everything?
Mainly I focused on survival. It got real bad after the bombs fell. For a long while, I tried not to think of the good old days. Just too painful. But it's all we got now. So we gotta try and make it better. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
I've heard crazier plans to do it.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it, if you make it worth my while.
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise you'll help me.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me.
I told you I'm fine. But I get it. Going through Kellogg's brain was a doozy for both of us. I'll be in Diamond City when you've had time to cool off.
Hey. Go check him out!
That's a joke, right?